small. Wow, tiny.
You are currently listening to Tiny Table,
where we explore TTRPGs you might not have heard of.
Whether big or small, we hope to cover them all.
Because we know that great things can come in tiny packages.
Hello everyone and welcome to Tiny Table, where no game is too small. Here at Tiny Table, the game always changes, but our lovely players stay the same. Introduce yourselves, lovely players.
Hi, I'm Holly, and I don't know who I'm playing.
Hey, I'm Skyler, and what? Who am I gonna be?
Hi, I'm Neo, and I'm playing TBD.
Whoa, you have a name and everything.
And I have been, and will continue to be... Oh, sorry, I've just gotten something on the prompter. Another player?
Oh! This is a fiasco!
Okay, yo, that was gotta give credit where credit's due.
Hey, no spoilers.
Sorry, spoiler tag.
Incidentally, my name is Julian, and I'm very excited to be a co-player in this game, which is fully game masterless.
That's right, no gods, no masters.
No gods, no masters, all Fiasco.
We've escaped the Panopticon and gotten out our way into the desert because we're going to be doing a real cowboy adventure for this episode.
Yeah, so for those of you who listen to the rule set, you're already aware that Fiasco works in play sets. The play set that we have chosen to go to can be found in the core rulebook. It's called Boomtown, and it is the Wild West, baby.
Boomtown!
That's what I say when your mom and me and
This is when Jamie comes in and just like, got him.
Got him, yo, Jamie, and our fifth player this evening.
Alrighty.
Special requests.
Fun thing with this game is I think we can kind of just jump right into it because there's zero setup other than the setup we do at the table.
Yeah, so hope you all are excited. This is a game that I've played long ago, like over a decade now, that I've been really excited to get back into. And the first thing it's going to start with is we all get to roll some dice because those are going to be what helps us to make the decision. So everybody grab a total of 4 dice. I think it's fun if we each get 2 good dice, 2 bad dice to roll, though for the setup it won't matter in the long run. These are just to generate numbers for us.
Fantastic.
And for the viewers at home, we are using red and blue.
Red and blue, help you visualize. Oh yeah, oh.
And these all go into one big central roll. 16 dice, make it nice.
I gotta get up.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Let's organize these.
A lot of 3s, a lot of 4s.
A lot of 3s, only one, a couple 6s, a couple 2s.
Wow.
Okay, all right.
Statistics be damned.
Yeah, so statistics be damned. That's crazy. We do have a pretty real, what's the name of that curve?
Real distribution?
Yeah, absolutely. We've got a pretty bell curve effect here.
Yeah.
With few 6s and 1s, lots of 4s and 3s.
Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah, I gotta.
Yeah, we do have a bell curve
2
actually.
2s, 2 5s, 2 6s, 1 1, and then the rest is 3s and 4s.
Huh.
Oh yeah, so for those listening, after organizing our rolls, we have 1 1, 2 2s, 5 3s, 4 4s, 2 5s, and 2 6s to work with.
Fantastic.
For the operation of this game, the book recommends that the person who grew up in the smallest town go first. I grew up in a small town in New Mexico with a population roughly, and I think actually under 1,000.
I grew up in a college town in Pennsylvania.
I grew up in San Diego, California.
I grew up in Tokyo, the largest urban metropole in the world.
So I think that is definitively me. Fun little aside, the biggest thing that ever happened in this town was we installed a dollar store. Like the entire, and when I mean everyone, the entire school, like the entire population celebrated. Like there were balloons at like the opening of the dollar store. Like people were so excited because if you wanted to do any general shopping, you would have to go at least 30 minutes out by car to one of the like the nearer two. It is a small ass town.
Yeah,
I was
cause
thinking,
for celebration.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, you could get your fucking cheese puffs with like a 10-minute walk.
Oh, God, I can't even imagine being high and wanting cheese puffs and knowing it's a 30-minute drive away.
Yeah, and that's 30 minutes
Pain,
there,
pain,
30 minutes
pain.
back. You're spending an hour to get cheese puffs. Yeah.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth
No.
it. It's not
The poor
worth
people
it.
of that town just had these little pieces of mysterious paper called dollars, and they didn't even know what to do with them until the store showed up.
So, as the smallest town yokel, tell us how to kick us off.
All right, so to kick us off, the first thing we're going to want to do is establish some relationships between us. And obviously, we can establish relationships, needs, objects, locations in whatever order. I think starting roughly with the relationships helps us to get a better idea of our characters quicker. And I immediately know, and I hope someone bounces off and is having the same wavelength that I am. We have limited 6s, but I would like to spend a 6 right now to give Julian and Holly a community relationship.
Very cool.
Okay.
So you guys can start. We can all actually kind of look through that list as well as the turns rotate. I think what we'll do here is let's just rotate. Viewers can't see this, listeners can't see this. Viewers can, which is us. Let's just rotate to the left. Holly, if you want to, you can flip through the book, pick out anything in the relationships, or you could even scroll through to objects, locations, and needs.
So I'm establishing a I'm establishing a relationship between any of us?
You can establish
Any
a
of these
relationship
can
between
do-
any two people. So you can spend a die to pick a category, or you could spend a die to pick something specific from the community category, which I have already established.
Oh, I just need you to know that it's so important to me to spend one of these 4s to have a romance between Julian and Skyler.
Unfortunately, Skyler and I shall not have a relationship
What?
because we are across the
We are
table
across
from
each other. So the one sort of what's the opposite of a through line?
I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. There's a joke here somewhere.
The no line.
The no line.
That's nothing.
The yeah.
Wow. Okay, then I want Neo and Julian. I want to spend a 3 to have Neo and Julian have the past.
The past.
Wow, my ship sunk before it even sailed.
Your ship's Buggy!
Okay, so Neo and I shall be joined in some way via the past. Okay. Ooh, I kind of like the idea that we might be kind of out-of-towners for an Old West town. I'm going to say that Neo and I'll take a 2. Neo and I grew up together back east, so we're from the East Coast.
Oh.
And we are only recently here in this small western town.
Okay, sounds good. In that case, I want to pick category 4, romance. I'm gonna establish that between me and Skyler. Get a little romance going on.
Call me.
The shipping wars are starting.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna give it to you two, unless it's mail order bride and her groom. I think that'd be very funny.
It would be very funny. I'm glad we made it 3, games without it being announced that we're dating. I was really hoping for some fandom drama, but I'll settle for this.
Yeah. Let's see here. Okay, there are many different options. So, I'm sorry to be so controlling on your guys' relationship. I just think you guys would kill this role. I'm gonna spend our one and only one to make you both elected officials.
Oh, I'm an out-of-towner in an elected seat. Ooh, juicy. And you are my co-elected. Fascinating.
Wow.
Mm.
I'm so caught. Because now I kind of want to do the mail order bride and her crew.
Do it.
I think I have to spend, we do have a 5 to make you guys the mail order bride and her groom.
Oh, double reverse turnaround. That's gonna be us.
No, I'm excited to establish who's gonna be who in that relationship, which I think will become more clear as we fill out the rest of these cards.
Let's keep
The
going.
idea of a mail order bride who grew up on the East Coast and only got mailed out west. Oh, it's kind of good.
Short-term mailing. Like
It's just interstate mail order
Yeah,
bride.
just-
not from Ukraine, not from anywhere else. Just whatever.
Whatever.
East Coast.
East
Coast.
Coast. A Massachusetts mail order bride. You know how it goes.
That's it. I'm a Massachusetts mail order bride.
Some Yankee brides.
It's the Manifest Destiny was a wild time, y'all. I kind of like the idea of diametrically opposed the pasts. The past out-of-towners opposite the past in-towners.
Yeah.
So I'm going to assign a 3 to your relationship for the past in between Holly and Skyler's characters.
Okay. So now, Neo, you can either define our past, or you could start hitting some of these needs, locations, and objects.
Oh, you know, I'm gonna steal that number 5 to put you down as both married to the same spouse sequentially.
No shot. No shot.
Oh my god.
There was a problem with stock. The shipping wars.
Oh my god, wait. So, a mail order bride that winds up at the wrong address?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, that's so juicy. Oh, that's terrifying.
There's two ways that can go. It could be that the mail order bride has been wed to one of you before and is now wed to a different one of you, or it could be that whoever got divorced first ordered a mail order bride in the aftermath. Both of these are hilarious.
Oh god, I think we have to do the needs and the wants.
Okay.
Oh, I'm the hot new thing that you got to show up.
Oh, that's gonna do terrible things for your campaign.
You married someone, you guys got divorced, I married someone, and then you ordered a mail order bride.
Oh, see, I was thinking that Neo, as the mail order bride, was the person who we've both been with sequentially.
The idea of a mail order bride ending in a divorce, but she sticks around in town and winds up marrying someone else.
She gets mailed in from the next town over.
It's so funny because so far, because there's no real objects, I'm kind of a nobody character. I feel like an elected official ordering a mail order bride, and then me just some dude being like, okay, hold up. Before we flesh this out, my brain's running wild with ideas, but let's continue on, because I think what I would love to do is establish a need. I'm gonna set a need between Holly and I. I'm gonna spend one of our 2s. It's to get even.
Ooh.
Nice.
Whether that's we're trying to get even with each other, maybe we're partners in crime somehow. Maybe we're trying to get even to someone who's somehow wronged the both of us even more.
I simply must give you the need, Julian, to get laid.
Now, is that between Julian and Neo, or between Julian and you?
I mean, it has to be between Julian and Neo.
I think Neo just has to be the romantic crux of the entire narrative at this point.
Has to be.
It's so
the ex, the current, the future. Like that's
yeah. You
Call
guys
me
were-
the town station wagon.
You guys were, it's the girl or guy next door. You guys were best friends. Both came out from out east, but...
I mean, yeah, I just have to. So I will give you that need, and that will be the last 6.
Okay, that's the last 6.
Last 6. Only 3s and 4s.
That's need to get laid.
So now we only have an object and a location. So let me...
Yeah, we can also specify.
The 2 needs need to get fleshed out.
Oh, that's true. Okay, so let me keep it on the needs, and then...
So...
Yeah, so either is fun and or fine. You could also delay some of the needs, stuff by going to an object or location as well.
I think I'm going
because
to.
the last dice is wild, so we can try to steer one of these choices to be a little more free than the others.
I think as elected officials, you and I are definitely going to share a location in the decent part of town.
Okay.
So that's going to be between Holly and I, the decent part of town. Makes sense for 2 good old elected officials.
I just realized. Oh, the need to get even. Y'all might be both elected officials. Y'all could potentially be running against each other. Is the other thing. We were assuming it was in tandem or with one another. There's potential for more there. All right, that means an object is going to be between you and I, Neo. Currently unspecified.
Don't we need to specify the location a little bit more? Because
So you can specify the need, the location, or this other need, or you could start to categorize the object. Any of those are open potentials.
I mean, I feel like if we're thinking about locations in the decent part of town, the Territorial Sentinel newspaper office and print shop is a good reason for an out-of-towner to be brought in, for territorial disputes to be taking place, and for information to flow freely. And what's a newspaper without a little bit of gossip?
A little bit of gossip. And also, where do you think we're running our barely hidden pleas to each be elected?
Yeah.
I think we're running our campaigns in the newspaper.
Yeah, baby.
All right.
Oh, the name The Territorial Sentinel is so juicy for that.
Oh, I am so fucking torn. God damn it.
Okay, what are the two things?
So the two options we have, and both are fantastic. My
All right.
instinct was I was really hoping this would be here. Between Neo and I, a weapon.
Oh.
However, the one that caught my eye and gives us a bit more flexibility, because it would be the 4, is information.
Weapon has more of a chance to pop off.
Now, do we want
literally.
Chekhov's gun?
Yeah, do we want Chekhov's gun or do we want Chekhov's folded envelope?
I mean, we are working with a print
That was
newspaper.
That was my thought, is you just established a printing paper.
I will also say, which one's 3?
3 is the weapon.
That's our last 3.
Yeah, I think to save the last 3, give us more flexibility going into these other rounds, my final decision before it passes off is I'm going to use 4. We have an object between us, which is information, Neo.
The mail order bride and groom know something.
All right, so
There's one in there that I think you might pick. There's one in there that I think you might actually pick.
I think you're gonna do the diary. Is that what you thought it would be?
Maybe. You don't have to. You don't have to.
I
Don't
gotta
let me
be-
influence. Don't let me influence, because we could also keep that towards the end, make that more open-ended.
I gotta do the need to get laid to prove them all wrong. Our 4,
To prove them all wrong.
and like, what could that mean? I don't know. It's great.
To prove them all
Are
wrong.
you trying to prove? I mean, you're an out-of-towner. What kind of reputation do you have that getting laid helps your elected office position?
Yeah, I'm so curious.
But the other thing to consider is this is a need that's related to both of your characters.
Yeah, maybe I'm not the one trying to prove anything. Maybe I'm just in love, but
Maybe I'm trying to prove. I could be trying to prove something. That I'm a huge slut. And I love fucking.
Case closed. All right, so there are 2 more decisions, and something that the lovely creators of Fiasco have implemented is, hey, if the only remaining results just really don't fucking fit the kind of ideas that we're setting up currently, we don't have to commit ourselves to those. We can feel free to break the rules a little bit for something we think will be more narratively interesting, though of course, let's try to stick with the dice we have if we can and only make the last one wild.
I agree. So between the 3 and the 4, I've got to establish one of the 2. Either the nature of the information or the need
To get even.
between the ex and the current.
See, the thing that I thought would be interesting is Neo is the mail order bride we've established. What could be in that lady's diary that is valuable information, seeing as they are an ex of an elected official?
That's kind of what I'm thinking,
Like,
right?
I feel like they
It's-
have dirt. They have to have dirt on Holly's character. They're exes.
Yeah, I think that you're the lady of the lady's diary. So I think, I'm going to go with the number 4. Pardon me.
If everyone's okay with that. Like,
I love that.
That's just
That's kind of where I was leaning, given what we've got remaining.
Yeah.
And I want your to get even need to be a little more open-ended.
Yeah.
I mean, so the last die is a 3, but number 3 on to get even is with the sheriff, which is pretty juicy. That can apply in many different ways. Skyler could be the sheriff. And if you're my ex, then you could feel the need to get even there.
But it also is a sheriff an elected official.
True.
Yeah. I
So
think-
maybe we're running to both be sheriff.
That's true. Or, yeah, because if not the sheriff, if this is a true wild die, then number 6 is just with a rival. And that could be either of Julian or Skyler. You have different reasons to be rivals for both.
Why don't we put rival down for now, leave it open-ended, and we're going to take some time off mic to further clarify all of our ideas. I think that gives us the most open-ended option, and then we can kind of hone in and really get these characters together.
I agree.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So,
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up.
yeah, perfect. With that, I would love a little note card. All right, with that, we've taken some time. We've fleshed out some ideas. Some we're going to keep, some we're going to play with, and we all have our characters. Before we go around and introduce everyone, we are going to step into what is Act 1 of Fiasco. So, starting with me, as I'm the first player, there is a choice that we all get to make. We can either establish a scene or we can resolve a scene. You can only choose to do one of these things, and the rest of the players get the option to do whichever choice you did not pick. The dice that we rolled earlier are conveniently split into 2 colors to represent both good and bad dice, which will help influence the outcome. If any one of you is an establisher, you're going to set the scene with your character involved. Try to keep characters who aren't actively at the table limited, as we want the focus to be on the characters that we have created thus far. Obviously, if you have to run into a shop and talk to the shopkeeper, none of us are playing a shopkeeper. It's fine for one of us to be like, yes sir, here, we got 5 bullets right here, or whatever. That's completely fine. But try to keep those limited. As the establisher, I will set the scene if this is what I've chosen to do, and the rest of you at any point can hand me one of the dice from the box in the center. If you hand me a red dice, I will know that the scene is supposed to end bad, and we'll have to improv a way into a bad ending for my character specifically. Alternatively, if you hand me one of the blue dice, which will represent good endings or good outcomes, then I'll have to improv a way that my character gets what they want from the interaction or scene set. Alternatively, I could pass narrative control to you all to set up a scene for me involving my character. We'll play it out, and at some point I'll choose one of the dice for myself and roleplay accordingly. So the way that you could sort of influence this is you could try to influence a scene that I really want to lose, or give me a scene that maybe my character really wants to win. That could possibly influence my decision there. Yeah, with that, there will be some dice passing after every single decision. In Act 1, you don't keep the dice given to you, but instead you give them away to other players to keep for the end result. And with that, why don't we introduce our lovely players, starting back up at the top.
The proud deputy, somewhat, Beauregard Montgomery.
And coming back around to me, I'm going to be playing Atticus Stillwell, the runner of the printing press.
Next up will be me, Jolene, mail order bride.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sheriff Matthew Baker. I'm not from around here.
Who talks like that?
Now, sir, I find that despicable. This voice does not help with Skyler's request that I talk louder.
Yeah, that's completely fine. We can always tweak around it. We'll make this work. And with that, before we get into the actual deep parts of play, we're gonna go around and just re-mention all these specific relationships, objects, and interactions that our characters have between us that'll be helping us to keep in mind as we're setting these scenes. So to start off, between Holly and I, we have the relationship, the past. We were both married to the same spouse sequentially. In addition to that, we both share the need to get even with a rival. Who's the rival? Who's to say? Maybe we'll only find out in play.
Who's the Brad?
Speaking of
Neo and I also share a relationship in romance. We are mail order bride and groom. In addition to that, there's a juicy little object between us. Information stored in, a lady's diary. Don't look now.
Wait, I'm sorry. What was that noise for a diary?
I don't know. Like you're trying to pick it. Like you're trying to do the little lock.
the lock.
Some of the diaries have the little lock,
okay.
you know, on the outside where you're
It's
trying to
like-
like fuddle with it.
A book.
Your classic metal books.
A lady's diary. I wonder who's the lady. Between me, Jolene, and Sheriff Matthew Baker, we share the relationship the past. We actually grew up together back east. Now, I've been integrated into this new Wild West town for a little bit longer, but maybe there's some secret history between us.
Who's to say?
And then we also share the need to get laid to prove 'em all wrong. Now, ain't that an interesting need?
Ain't that a conundrum?
Finally, for Sheriff Matthew Baker, I am alongside my good old deputy. We are both elected officials. I'm the sheriff and he's my deputy. And we're very often easy to find in a decent part of town over at the Territorial Sentinel newspaper print shop. All the news that's fit to print and that what isn't, you find it on the floor.
With that, we're gonna start and go around in the same order that we decided all of these things in, which means I have the very unenviable task of going first in this game that is mostly all improv. With this, I want to start it off right. I'm going to establish a scene that you all will get to choose the outcome for. And I think in this scene, I definitely want our out-of-towner sheriff involved, as I think this is going to take place, let's say, towards the end of a busy day. We're in the printing press shop, as that location has been established as important. One singular typewriter going off as Atticus Stillwell writes, and maybe this is sort of in the middle of a conversation. So,
And what's the nature of this scene?
the nature of this scene is, I'm gonna say maybe, it's the end of the day. Let's maybe set the nature of the scene as maybe we're starting to view in on a bit of a debate that's been going on between us over the past little while, if you're willing to engage me in that.
Of course.
Now, Matthew, Sheriff Baker. Apologies. Look, I understand that, your position is important to you and that you take this all very,
It's important to the town, I believe. We've established this. You ever seen a nice functional town like this with a good, decent shop like this without an efficient sheriff?
well,
Takes a pull off of his cigar.
that's exactly, I think you're getting to the point, is, the last sheriff was, quite decent indeed. Ask anyone, they'd agree. And I'm not saying that people here don't think that you're decent. I just don't know if how much you want me to divulge of your last arrest here, because I mean, as my duty to the printing press and to knowledge, I feel like I should be honest. It was kind of an ugly scene, all things considered, Sheriff Baker.
And crime is an ugly thing. I think we can both agree, Atticus.
Ugly indeed, but like you said, I feel like, this town succeeds well with a decent sheriff, one who doesn't have to maybe get so ugly.
How long were the Des Moines brothers getting up to those antics under your previous sheriff? 3 years? 5? Were you just cool to let them gallivant as they had been? I'm sure people love a lackadaisical sheriff, but I think it's more right and proper if the town actually, remembers the laws in place.
Look, all right, sure. The saloon has seen better days since the Des Moines are out. I can't fault you there. Things have been quieter, and that's nice, but they were just fucking kids. I mean, the majority of them, at least, misguided. I mean, fucking hell, Baker, one of them's barely fucking breathing anymore.
Tongue's getting awful blue there, Atticus.
And
You got something you're wanting to get off your chest?
just what would you have me do? How would you have me write it?
I would have you write that a series of criminals had finally been caught at the end of their antics, had their crimes put to rest, and that we have the inimitable Sheriff Baker to thank for it. And make sure to throw in a nice little thank you for the deputy while you're at it. We don't want to be ungrateful.
For those of you listening, I was just passed a red dice, meaning that it is inclined for my character not to get what he wants. And I think this argument has been going in such a way that Atticus Stillwell has not been succeeding all that well. So, fine, but this was your work. The deputy didn't have shit to do with this. You'll get your credit. I'll leave out the more dirty details. Nice clean story for a nice clean sheriff such as yourself.
It's all the news that's fit to print. You have a good day, Atticus. And he strides out of the print shop.
Fuck.
Nice scene.
Nice. All right, I will be establishing the scene next. As I know, around the same time, actually, Atticus Stillwell is still at work, which means that my wonderful ex-wife, Jolene Stillwell, once Montgomery, is probably at home. And I have, as I often do, knocking on her door. Jolene, baby, please. Baby, please. I don't know what I did. I promise. I thought this was a phase when you married someone else. I was gonna already. I have a red dice in front of me. What do you mean this isn't my love story? Baby, please.
Bobo, I already told you. It is over. It is over. I came out here to the Wild West to live my fantasy of being the lovely little wife of the big sheriff in town, the big man in town, and you ain't the big man that you told me you were gonna be. In multiple ways. So why don't you...
I can only affect one of those, and so that's not too fair. Baby, I paid for you to come out here.
Yeah, and, well, you know, you can't be having buyer's remorse.
I've never remorsed you, baby, please. Just open the door. I hate when you talk to me through the swinging saloon door. I can't see all your best assets.
You keep that swinging saloon door shut. Now listen here, you miserable whelp. Why don't you get your little boots and go march back to your little office while I spend a nice night with my big man, Mr. Stillwell, head of the printing press. Because listen, I'm not gonna be some second-rate wife to some second-rate man. I have an ambition. I am going to be the biggest name in this town you ever seen.
And one day, baby, when I'm sheriff, I'll take you right back.
Well, I look forward to it then. You prove me wrong now. Go run along in your little boots and go become a big sheriff. And when you get there, you can drop me a call.
First off, fantastic scene. Also, little narration for the listeners. Not only did I have to pass Holly a red dice, as soon as they came off as so desperate, there's no way anything was going to go his way in this conversation. But it should also be known that I passed my red dice that I had received from my scene to Holly to keep. So I think to help establish a bit of flow, at the end of our scenes, let's say who we're passing our colored dice to for keeping.
And I will pass it to the man that took my big position that could have kept my beautiful wife. Matthew Baker.
It's time for Matthew Baker to have a scene. Well, I feel like I am a character that will do well with whatever you throw at me. I'm happy to have the group establish a scene for me, and then I'll choose my own ending.
Okay.
Maybe we meet after these 2 meetings.
Yeah, I was definitely thinking a meeting between you, the sheriff, and your deputy. I mean, you have to turn in at the end of the day. One of you very flustered. One of you maybe on his high horse getting just what they wanted. I think that a scene between the 2 of you would be interesting. We could have conversational conflict, though I'm also open to the idea of maybe seeing you 2 solve a crime together.
Ooh,
like
maybe this could be, so it could be flash forward. It could also be
flashback to the Des Moines brothers. Ooh, I would love to see a little flashback because maybe the deputy's more involved in this than that initial scene led on to. Let's flash back to the Des Moines.
Back.
Are you cool with that, Neo?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's flash back to the Des Moines at the saloon and see what kind of trouble they got themselves into.
All right, Sheriff. It's now or never. If you want to be a respected man in this town, we got to get the Des Moines. But if you also feel like that's maybe not your destiny, I can do it for you. I'm willing to take that heat for you.
Deputy Montgomery, I am flattered that you are so willing. I didn't take a job of sheriff to sit behind a desk. I'm here to do my duty to the people. I think we can both agree that that's a worthwhile endeavor. Everybody? Oh, do we agree?
Of course we agree. Of course.
Last I heard from O'Reilly is going to be about 4 of them sitting down by the saloon this time of day. Do you think it's time we maybe make a bit of an example of these boys?
Yeah.
Last I counted, there's 6 shots. What fit in a revolver? 2 extra.
All right.
They roll on towards the saloon, bust down the door. I'd love to have one of you be the representative Des Moines brother in this scene.
Yeah, I was gonna say you hear glass shattering. Just give me the fucking drink, old man.
Okay, fellas. I think we've all in this town had just about enough of your antics. Can we all agree on that?
Oh, what? Big bad sheriff. Oh, you think you're gonna do anything more than fucking Denver did?
I'm so tired of your talking. Bam!
Yeah, that's what I said. Bam!
Two of the boys go down. I think Sheriff Matthew Baker is getting exactly what he wants in this scene.
Yeah.
Scatter!
Oh my God! They shot Johnny.
The other 2 Des Moines scatter to the wind as did you shoot a second one or did you shoot Johnny again?
The same one.
Oh my God! They shot Johnny twice.
Oh, Johnny falls dead. Matthew Baker walks forward and he says, please, folks, let's all calm ourselves a little bit. I'm sure we're all familiar.
I'll catch the other ones.
That's good job, deputy. You go. As he runs out of the room, Sheriff Baker addresses the crowd and he says, now settle down, everybody settle down.
Bartender kind of with a shaky hat kind of peeking up from the counter looking at the debris. Thank you, Sheriff Baker.
You're welcome, O'Reilly. It's always my pleasure to serve the community. It's been a little too long. Don't we all agree that these boys have been causing all this trouble and all this ruckus?
Yeah!
That's what I like to hear. Thank you very much. If anybody needs me, I'm going to be in my office for the rest of the day. Can we get 2 big, strong gentlemen to bring this guy down to the coroner? Thank you all very much. You all have a lovely evening now. Sheriff Baker walks on home.
Yeah.
And scene.
Who will you give your blue dice?
I'm going to give my blue die to the most beautiful lady I ever seen.
Ooh, Jolene.
Man, Sheriff Baker sucks.
Yeah.
Baker just
dude's
rolling
awful.
into town, firing off pieces. You know what? I think, like I said before, I had a mission to become the biggest name in this town. So I think I'm going to gather some info in my handy-dandy little diary for later and hit up Mr. Baker, who I've noticed has a lingering eye.
Ooh, choosing to establish. Lovely.
So I think
When in our timeline is this happening?
probably after the big news story breaks, where, or like maybe either just before or just after the news story is published, because I would have the scoop because my guy's a big guy writing the stories. So I think maybe I'm trying to get just before it publishes, after you stop by. I have a feeling that that's not the whole story, and I want to see if I can dig up a little bit of dirt to sneak into the paper right before it hits the ink.
Ooh, okay.
All right.
So I'm visiting you. I'm dropping by your place late at night.
Ooh, I was thinking I would go out and seek you out at your office away from my man.
It's up to you.
I'm thinking.
Or you could, porque you would be stopping my place.
Lingering eye.
Lingering eye. I think I'm the one with the mission.
Yep.
So I'm gonna stop by your office,
Very
and
cool.
you know, if I happen to pass a certain jealous Montgomery on the way, I think it'll stir the pot a little, because I'm just a little chaos agent.
My desk is outside of his office.
If I may add one small detail, I think there's maybe a little. You're looking at the first print of the newspaper before it flies out. Reads Baker braves bullet fire. Des Moines brothers left down in the dirt.
All right,
Come in.
Sheriff Baker.
Why, if it isn't Jolene.
It's a pleasure to see you. It's been quite some time. How you adjusting to little old watering hole here?
Oh, I think well enough, and I set the newspaper down on the side.
Yes, I see you're a big, heroic man. Wow, big sheriff. And to imagine you were just a little choir boy I used to know. So many years ago.
Been a long time since the baritone days, hasn't it been, Jolene?
Oh,
And you always had such a lovely soprano.
why, thank you. Well, now, listen, I took a look at that paper. And...
Cigarette?
Okay. Now you know I'm a good Christian woman, so... Thank you, dear. But I was taking a look at that paper, and I said, that's not my Matthew, that's not my Maddie. Was it that simple?
These things always, they get very flattened in these news stories, you know? You gotta keep it tight for the press.
Oh, come on, tell me about it then, Matthew, dear. Tell me about the whole story, how you charged in there all heroic-like.
Well, you know these Des Moines brothers. I mean, they've been such a nuisance to this town. If I can be entirely honest with you, Jolene, I've been waiting for a little bit of action. A lot of their stuff has been cattle rustling way out in the fields, and me, I've, you know I'm still trying to get good on a horse, right?
Yeah, I know. Them horsies is tricky, especially where we're from. There's no horsies out there.
I'm
and
used to the stagecoach, so,
they're so large and unwieldy.
you know, when you're having trouble out on the prairie, you want to have a chance to get them indoors, get them somewhere where there's nowhere they can run and bugger off to. I think I did a pretty good job of waiting for my opportunity, and I turned it around into a pretty nice story. These things, they get very bloody, you know. They get into an awfully messy situation.
And I mean, you know, because they're pretty much the only action around here, you're, looking for some points to make you more appealing to. After all, we are out-of-towners, they don't look so kindly to us.
I gotta earn the star, you know.
Exactly. You should start putting on a little accent. I found that they really like me a lot more when I do this cute little twang.
You don't say.
Yeah, I do say. So, why don't you start putting on a cute little accent? And, don't worry. You'll be getting used to dealing with wild and untamely things soon enough.
I look forward to it.
And I lower my shoulder strap.
And he leans forward and egregiously says, I do declare that would be quite nice for me.
There
Something
you
like
go.
that, Ms. Jolene?
Yes,
Sorry,
and-
Mrs. I forgot my manners.
Oh, please. You can always call me Jolene, Maddie.
Bye, Jolene.
Bye, Bobo.
God, I love that woman.
Oh, man.
With that, we did pass because I think Jolene clearly got everything she wanted. She was destined to get all she wanted there. Who would you like to pass your dice to?
One of my blue ones.
So you passed the one that you were just given in the first
To
act
somebody else.
Okie dokie.
for them to keep.
I see that Stillwell doesn't have any, and I'm gonna give one to him because, well, I am his wife. For now.
Thank you, dear.
For now.
With that, I am too much of a sucker for establishing. I was always this way when I played with my friends. I'm still this way now. I love creating scenes. And there's been this goddamn pest knocking at my door while I'm busy in office hours. And I think I've had goddamn enough of it. So I'd like to establish a scene with Mr. Beauregard Montgomery.
Also, are we saying that now the newspaper has printed extra information, or is this just information that Jolene has kept?
I got the impression that only Jolene had it, or did you want that to go into the press?
I think I'm sitting on that information.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
That-
So I was holding the print, so
Yeah,
it's gone to type.
Oh, okay, perfect.
When I first started, that was maybe my intention to undermine Baker, but as I began to speak into the scene, I think I was like, you know what? I think having a loaded gun of information on everybody will be fun to pop off
Yeah.
later.
Yeah,
Okay.
the sheriff who can't ride a horse.
I wanted to know what energy I was coming into.
Cool.
Yeah, and I'm even willing to say that Jolene maybe has some extra information that wasn't established specifically in that scene.
Oh,
I
100%.
like to be a little loose with it. They
that
got what they
added to the diary, but the diary's already
It's filthy.
Yeah. Excellent. Yeah, I think we established the scene. Atticus Stillwell is gonna make the deputy a visit, maybe at the sheriff's office when the sheriff isn't around, or possibly even at your it's a small western town. You probably know where we all live. Maybe at your own abode. But I think he'd want to keep it semi-public. The sheriff has a gun. I do not, or the deputy has a gun rather, and I do not. So I think sheriff's office, but when the sheriff isn't around.
All right. Come on in. Oh, jeez Louise.
Oh, don't give me that shit, Beauregard. How would you do? Wouldn't be too bad now, would it?
Well, that is a lot to ask out of the man that has cuckolded me. Unless
reset
you
the
forget.
clock, boys.
Unless you have forgotten the past year.
No, I actually remember quite well. Good memory serves for good press, Montgomery. But it seems like maybe you've forgotten.
Forgotten what?
You think I don't hear exactly how many times you visit my own home? You think I'm not home for some of these visits you be making to Jolene?
And you'll hear more of them.
Oh.
Now, I don't want to play this card, but I did buy her. I don't want to play that card. Because I'm a feminist.
Does Beauregard have the receipt? Like,
But the receipt is in my desk.
oh no.
Listen, Beauregard.
I'm listening.
You might have paid for her to get out here, but I'm the one who's paying for her to stay. So, unless, you could keep these visits if that's really what you want, but, how would the article look? Deputy terrorizes ex-wife. Lawmaker or troublemaker? There's a lot of ways to spin a story, and people are reading a lot these days. I'd suggest that if you want to see Jolene, you do it on her own time, and maybe less so on mine, especially my property.
I will keep that suggestion in mind.
Good to know.
Now, do you have any civil unrest you would like to report, or are you just here to embarrass me?
Aside from the unrest that you have caused me personally,
All right.
I think that's the end of my report. Thank you so much, Deputy Montgomery.
Thanks. Just I grumbled and I said,
Wow.
the fucking paper, the fucking sheriff. This town's gonna be yours one day, Montgomery.
Cannot get over how beautifully pathetic Deputy Beauregard is. It's such a sad man. Deeply sad.
With that,
Yeah.
I had to just stick up for my wife just now. I'm going to continue sticking up for my wife by passing her the blue dice that I was just given. That's for you to keep, Neo.
Yeah.
With that.
I just must give this pathetic man into your guys' hands to establish.
Yes. I think this is the right place in the narrative for a bit of a pillow scene. Not one that's like really pushing things forward. I kind of want to live in this deeply pathetic man. I think Beauregard's getting drunk at the saloon. I think Beauregard is indulging.
I'd be willing to play the part of like just a barkeep, but I just had a scene. If one of you wants to engage some more, speak some more,
I'm cool for this to be a small little ensemble pillow scene. One thing I like in the rules is that it encourages you to occasionally do a little pillow scene that doesn't necessarily move the plot, but just kind of lets you like smoke a bowl with your character for a few minutes and then move on. I think this is like the right point in the pacing for our Act 1 color scene.
Did we
Hell
ever establish a last name for the previous sheriff, or is that on the table?
Denver.
Denver. Okay,
Sheriff
Denver.
Denver.
Sheriff
Yeah.
Denver.
We could do like Sheriff.
All I needed was the last name.
Cool,
But
yeah.
thank you.
Cool.
And also, what was the name that you called the barkeep?
O'Reilly.
O'Reilly. I'm just gonna write down Denver and O'Reilly.
Oh man,
What the hell?
we're recording this on St. Patrick's Day, not to carbon date this podcast, but is it problematic in the year of our Lord 2024 to make the barkeep Irish?
It's okay. I'm part
I thought
Irish.
you were.
Oh, I've been forgiven.
I thought you were making the barkeep a tire store.
Auto parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly's his first name. Blank of Riley Auto Parts.
All right. I'm going in. I'm sitting at the stool.
You sure you want another milk and rum, sir?
Please.
Shut up, little man drinks what he wants. Look at him. Sad sack of shit, poor man.
All right,
you're
not too
paying, sir.
much.
So, makes a.
Hey, he's the deputy. He might well be paying for the lot of us. That's how you support your town, Beauregard. You want to pay?
Yep.
Want to pay my tab?
Yep, that is what I was going to do. Thank you. You took that.
Hey,
words
three cheers
out of
for
my
Montgomery.
Three cheers for the deputy.
Yeah, 3 cheers.
That's the
good.
people's deputy. I tell you
Yeah,
what.
it is the people's deputy.
Yeah, I don't know about this Baker character coming in from, like some kind of Yankee taking over.
Listen, you didn't hear it from me, because I would never cause any issues in this town. I am dedicated. But did anyone think it was weird how he shot that Des Moines boy after I already shot him?
It was you shot first.
No. You
Oh.
know me, I'm the quickest shot in this whole town.
Oh wow. Oh man. So what? Oh,
I shot him and he shot him again.
that's
And I talked to him afterwards and I said, "Sir, now this is a good town."
that's excessive.
Yeah, I said, "This is a good town." And I said, "I don't know what you Yankees do.
This is
But
brutality.
I'll keep you in line if I need to. And I'll give myself this blue dice because Bobo needs to win." And I said, "I'll keep you in line." And well, you haven't heard a peep from the Baker boy yet, have you? But you didn't hear that from me.
I mean, I was right there in the action. You shot him clear in the leg. I mean, I kind of ducked down when the bullets started flying, but someone saved my life. If you're saying you shot first, then that credit goes to you.
Hey, I don't do it for praise. I do it for the law and order of this town.
That's a deputy you can rely.
Now get me another rum and milk.
On the house, sir.
That's right.
Okay, so
Beautiful.
beautiful. I think Montgomery has earned the love of the people in
Yeah,
that
well,
scene.
he's definitely earned the love of the drunks. He's got a contingent of drunkards who thinks that he's the man.
You know, and I threw you under the bus, so
Yes, please.
I'll give you my blue dice because I threw you
love
under
it.
the bus,
Oh,
Baker.
Man, I want Baker to die at the end of this. So horrible.
I know that there aren't resources, but please write down somewhere drunk army just on a postcard. I think
Small
just
drunk posse.
three
I mean,
drunkards.
we've established the thing you do going into the third act of a western is you drum up a posse.
Yeah, it's
And
true.
I got 3.
No one ever specified it had to be a sober posse. Oh man. Okay, it's time for a Massachusetts man to do a southern accent thinking it's western. Okay.
The acting challenge of your life.
My life. Let's go. I want to do a flashback. I want to go back to the past pretty significantly. I want to do the last scene of Jolene and I, the last time we saw each other in Massachusetts.
Wow. Blast of the past.
So
That's juicy.
we were playing around with kind of the kids angle before. I feel we definitely knew each other as adults, probably young adults.
Okay.
College age, around that time. I'm assuming we're both in our 30s-ish now, kind of characters. Still seem kind of like aspirational in the way that 30-somethings are. What does that mean? I'm 27.
Yeah, none of us have hit 30.
I'm just guessing.
I sure hope so.
I see a 30-year-old and I'm like, surely they believe in things.
Surely
I
they
don't
have things they
know.
believe and want.
30-year-olds, send us your thoughts in the comments. Are you still aspirational for your career hopes and dreams, or has the light already left your eyes?
Please send us an email at tinytablebusiness@gmail.com. Give us something to look forward to.
We'll retweet you.
I'm interested for your input on this, Neo. You left Massachusetts first, so like, I kind of am down to get your input on what you think the kind of circumstances of our last meeting would have been. Would it have been like imminently before you are shipped out as a mail order bride? Because that feels a little dire.
I mean, it is definitely the most dramatically juicy. I mean, why am I... A goodbye scene is always ripe with
Oh, it's true.
drama. Unless there's something else you want to do, like what? Us being...
Okay, I think I've got it.
Okay.
I think, I mean, if it's the Old West, we can kind of just go whole hog on this. I think your family is just selling you off. It's not even like through like a big company.
Oh, yeah, they weren't through companies. They were families. This
Yeah.
is an arranged marriage.
Yeah, it's an arranged marriage. Mail order bride is kind of a modern concept, ironically.
It's
So yeah.
the scene on the day you left.
Yeah, it's the last
I'm on
time
the
we saw each other.
train.
You're on the train.
We're on the platform.
You see a young Matthew Baker. You see a pre-accent Jolene. We're standing there on the platform together, and I go, "This really is it, isn't it?"
It sure is. Now, listen, Maddie, I'm going to miss you. But, well, them's the breaks.
And you step onto the train.
No.
Holly just handed me the red die. I think you are stepping on the train. Well, it's up to you.
Well,
I just know I want it to end badly.
Okay.
Yes,
it shall
it has
definitely end.
to.
It shall definitely end badly.
them's the breaks. I'm not really good at the accent yet. I'm
Hey,
working on
you're
it.
gonna get better. You're gonna get better.
I'm practicing. But, Maddie, this is pretty common. Maddie, I have 6 sisters. I'm just happy I got married to someone out. Apparently, there's some big shot out west. They can ride a horse. I mean, I've read those beautiful stories. I think it's gonna be great.
You saw that painting that was over at Mr. Stevenson's house, the prairie.
Oh yeah.
Bet it's beautiful, isn't it?
You should come and visit me sometime.
Oh shucks. You know I'm not gonna be able to get out there. It's
Why
a long ways
not?
away. I got responsibilities here, you know.
What's really tying you down here, Matthew?
You know, mom's sick. I gotta make sure she's okay. You know.
Well, if you ever change your mind, there'll be a friendly face out there, and
Possum Springs.
Possum Springs.
Possum Springs.
In Possum Springs. There would be a friendly face out there. And listen, you know me, Matthew. I have 6 sisters. I'm no small little waif, okay?
You
I'm there
definitely
to
know
go
how to
out.
fight.
I'm going there to make a splash.
I'm sure you will. If I ever have the chance, I will visit. I promise you that.
Well, I'll be waiting, Matthew.
I think maybe if I may throw my hat in, maybe Matthew tries to like lean in, get a little
Yeah,
close.
I think he
yeah.
leans in for a kiss, and
Just
she's like
for,
already kind of stepping on the train.
All aboard!
I gotta go. That's my whistle.
Yeah, that's totally 100%, Jolene. You have a wonderful, wonderful trip.
I think Jolene sort of saw that move and it's just sort of like, I'm gonna go off to be Mrs. Montgomery. I've never met the man. I mean, I've sent a few letters back. He seems well enough, but I'm gonna be a Mrs. out there now.
If he ever treats you poorly, just
Oh, you gonna come rescue me?
send me a letter, okay?
Barge down his door, swing me away on a horse. Oh, it'll be so wonderful.
I'll learn how to ride. I'll do it. I'll ride out there and I'll find you.
I look forward to it. Bye, Matthew.
And away she goes. Oh man, he sucks so bad, but I'm making him sad now.
So spicy.
Oh man.
Ooh, I want a little detail.
Yeah.
I think he had a ring in his back pocket. Maybe he was gonna drum up the courage.
Don't go, Jolene.
He failed.
He did it.
Oh, that's the perfect. As he pulls the ring out of his pocket, he looks at it and he clutches it in his fist.
Ooh, didn't have the courage.
Didn't have the courage. He couldn't do it. Oh man.
Maybe that's what turned you into a shoot first, ask questions later kind of guy.
I didn't have the confidence then. I'm gonna have it now. Now that it's a gun. Man, ask a man to be emotionally vulnerable. He's asleep. Give him a gun. Oh no.
Yo,
That boy's up.
When he kneeled down and let it ring, it's because he aiming.
I got a red die to give out. Well, it's definitely not you, not me.
Would you rather be the man that takes Jolene or ride Jolene?
I'm giving red to the man who took you away.
Oh, yeah. I loved her so much.
Damnable man.
I loved her.
You took her away and you couldn't even keep her.
My bad. That one is on me.
Oopsie daisies. One too many milk and runs.
That's a minor L for Montgomery.
I think I established before I'd be interested to see what the resolution mechanic looks like. So I will resolve and I introduce you. What's Jolene gonna do with her big book of secrets and her plan to take over Possum Springs?
Yeah, the only thing with the only person we are the only two I think that have not had a scene together.
And we're married.
And we're married.
Yeah, it's definitely gotta be those two.
It definitely has to be between us. Do we think it's at our home? Do we think it's at the printing press? Like, do you think you've interrupted me during work? I think that could be kind
I
of
kind
fun.
of like the idea that it's actually a fully private
fully
scene.
private.
Yeah.
I like fully private.
I think this is. I think to
scene.
close, we have a nice intimate. I think it's at night.
Yeah, I think maybe, has a little like office space, or I think is maybe like sitting down reading over his own work. Like maybe it's pretty recent after the last update. He's like, fuck, like is frustrated at like the story he had to print because he wanted to put those bloody details but was pressured.
Yeah.
The
The thing I'm curious about,
the
the thing that I'm like is like balanced on the needle right now is need to get laid to prove them all wrong. It's like
I've got it.
Is Jolene trying to engineer a situation where Matthew like goes for it and tries to initiate the extramarital affair and then that's like exposed? Is that the angle she's going for? Because that's certainly
I'm also interested
impressive.
in who is your rival, because the need between us is to get even with a rival.
See you.
Okay, so I'm interested to see.
I left you out of the newspaper.
I'm interested to see both of your needs
in this scene.
In this scene.
Yeah, that's
Alright.
I think what's really critical.
With the object between
I think little glass of whiskey to the side, little paper,
No milk.
little cigarette as well. Atticus Stillwell kind of relaxing at the end of the day. Just you don't believe any of this bullshit, do you?
Well, I don't know. You're the one writing it, so I have a duty to stand by my man.
but duty aside, darling, like you know this isn't me. This isn't how I've ever fucking written a story. I feel like ever since fucking I can't lie. The man is a good sheriff. Town's been more peaceful, you know. But at the same time, I feel like he's just fucking stirring the pot, you know. You used to know him, right? I thought I heard some like a rumor that you guys like we're back out from the same town, same place.
I knew this cat was gonna get let out of the bag at some point. Yes, darling, we did come from the same town. We came from the same church. He was the one who saw me off when I came to this place in the first time. And I had a feeling that, well, Maddie never really did have the guts when,
Sure covered in a lot of them fucking Thursday.
well, maybe times have changed him a little bit, but I don't think it's been for the better.
What do we do about that then? I mean, it's fucking absurd, but I mean, you know, things are quieter. Aside from a fucking couple drunks, the man's kind of got the whole town is people like him. You know, I don't know. What? I just. I never thought I'd have such a problem with the law. When like Denver was a good guy. Actually, we were close. You know, that was my. I mean, before the fucking incident, he was a good friend of mine. He was a good drinking buddy. But fucking deputies, piece of shit, most pathetic man, can't even do his fucking goddamn job, and then
Oh, don't even... trust me, honey, I know a lot more about the depths of the man's patheticness. Somewhere in the distance, Montgomery feels a shiver run down his spine and spits up a little bit of rum and milk.
Did you know he puts fucking milk in his rum?
Who do you think made those cocktails for him?
God, Jolene, you've endured the worst of it, honestly, out here. I just do hope that, you know, I can make you happy. I understand that, you know, having to leave your whole family is not an easy thing.
Well, I find this town to be my whole family now. I mean, I think what I'm experiencing right now is because I'm sitting on this loaded pile of dirt on Baker. Do I use this opportunity to fuck Baker over? Be like, well, actually, I have some dirt on the guy, but then, you know, that might butt up against my need to get laid to prove him all wrong. What is that?
Jolene strikes me as someone who is pretty clever. I feel like she wouldn't let it all. I feel like she's gonna be like very subtle with the drip feed at first, right? I think her plan is, I would assume, to be like nice and like it's innuendo, right? It's not like, did you know he can't ride a horse? Like,
Right.
Something to consider is the need is shared between the two of you, but we've kind of already established that it's kind of Baker's need to get laid with you to prove his hometown wrong. He was going to propose to you.
Yeah.
And that didn't go through.
That has kind of evolved.
Yeah, you might not need to be the person who's proving them all wrong by getting laid. There's still that dynamic between you that's focused on Montgomery. It
could go both ways if the story grows that direction, but it doesn't need to be.
But it doesn't need to be. So you're not restricted to that influencing, I think, Jolene's decisions here. If that helps open up.
That's
you know.
clever. Yeah. Good thinking.
Yeah, because you probably had friends who knew. Like you know, your parents probably knew. You probably told some people.
Probably showed people the ring.
Yeah,
I probably still have the ring.
That's what I
probably brought the ring with me.
I wrote ring on a note because I want to bring that up. I want that to be brought up at some point in the second act. But
oh boy.
With that, can continue as you may.
Now, you're really telling me that my Maddie has become some kind of dirty man, some kind of dirty sheriff?
I don't want to imply that, but I mean, I felt like if I didn't put out the story the way that he wanted, I just got the sense there'd be a lot more trouble for me in the future.
Now, I don't like it when some big man comes here and shoves around my man and my good name. Because now I'm Mrs. Stillwell now, and I don't like that kind of power play. He is my kin, though, where I'm from, originally. That might be something you want to look into.
And if you were in my position, what would you do? I mean, I have to be honest, you know, and this is technically honest, but I just don't know. There's no fucking dirt on the man, and even if there were, I don't know how much people would buy it. What would you do? What do you suggest?
Well, you know, why don't you take him out? Why don't you two boys go out on a nice little ride? Get a real lay of the land, you know, get out there on some horses and go for a ride. Chat a little. Maybe get on some even playing field as man folk. I'm sure that'll illuminate some things.
You think being buddies with them's gonna...
Well, darling, how else do you attract more flies with honey than vinegar? You're gonna want to get on that horse and take him out for a nice little ride, get to know each other a little bit better. I promise you it'll yield some interesting results. Yeah, so that's where I'm gonna end the scene. I'm gonna select the blue die to indicate Jolene getting what she wants, which is subtly releasing some dirt that I have on Baker to give my current husband, I said current, a little bit of a leg up on the situation.
Gorgeous. And who do you want to pass that dice to as we move into the tilt? Could be anybody.
You know, I think we as a husband and wife team could really stand to come out on top. Maybe because really, if you think about it, the most powerful person at the table is the person in charge of distributing information to the folks, right? If you want to control the public, you control the media. So I'm going to give the blue die to my husband.
I will take a blue die. And with that concludes the end of Act 1.
We've made it to the turn.
We've made it to the turn.
To the tilt, if
The
you
tilt,
will.
rather.
We've made it to the tilt.
So what's going to happen now, to sort of end out our episode, is we are going to take the dice that we have, and we're all going to roll, subtracting red dice from blue dice, or vice versa, to get a total of either red or blue. The person or the player with the highest blue value and the person or player with the highest red value are going to make critical decisions for the tilt, which will introduce new dynamics to influence the stories in the last scenes of Act 2.
Well, I'm happy to say I only have red
Well,
dice.
we still have to roll. You could roll 2 ones.
Okay.
Julian could roll something. So let's go.
I've got red 1.
I got red 11.
Blue 7.
And blue 8.
The rivals.
Okay.
So with that, Holly, you and I get to determine the tables. So with these, we actually don't need to use dice to determine anything. You can pick any category from there, but I get to define it. And then I'll pick a category that you get to define.
I mean, what else could I pick for Beauregard Montgomery but failure? Now, would the man that took my wife like to define the failure?
I would love to. So I think I'm leaning towards something precious is on fire.
Oh,
is how I will
boy.
Okay.
define
and then
that.
you pick
Oh,
the
boy.
category and then I define it?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
I think I'm between tragedy and paranoia. I'm getting snaps for tragedy. Let's do tragedy.
All right.
They're all so good in tragedy.
That
I love
was
that
my,
half of the ones in tragedy are death.
Yeah, that was the thing that kind of influenced my decision, was looking at the subcategories. There were more interesting subcategories.
Well, I'm gonna pick death after an unpleasant struggle.
Ooh, the gnarliest one. Something precious is on fire, death after an unpleasant struggle. Oh, this is gonna go terribly.
This is about to go horribly.
And I hope you listen next week on the next episode of Tiny Table.
You don't get that for free. You don't get that for free.
Well, you do. We are all streaming
It is.
on all. Thank you.
You can, if you really like, you can subscribe to our Patreon. Thanks.
Thanks.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Good night, bye. Oh, quick stretch. Wow.
Hi, and thank you for listening to our podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, then we'd really appreciate if you left us a review. If you really like what we do here and want to support us further, you can join us at patreon.com/tinytablepodcast. Our business email is also open for inquiries at tinytablebusiness@gmail.com, and all of our socials can be found in the episode description for any shenanigans you might want to follow. Till next time, see ya! Welcome to the Shout Out Corner. This week, we'd like to appreciate our rootin'est, tootin'est cowboy, E.G. Thank ya. Keep on rootin', keep on tootin', and keep on being a cowboy.